2, 1.
We're good?
We're good.
Awesome.
So, you went out on a date last night.
Oh, I did. I got wine and dined last night.
Oh,
Yeah.
tell me about it. That sounds so nice.
I know. It was for my birthday. It's from Sammy.
Oh.
And as a guy, you just got to appreciate those nights where you go out, you're not paying. So
Yeah.
I planned it, and I was like, we're going to go to a wine bar. And,
Oh, you planned it.
yeah. Well, because there's certain spots that I want to hit, and I'm just like, I haven't gone out and eaten and, like, had a little night, like, date night like that.
Yeah.
It's way too hot to go out to Lagniappe now. I love Lagniappe. I like wine bars a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I found
It's
this
cooking
one
right now.
Yeah, no, it's way. It's just not an option unless you have a ton of fans.
Yeah.
But I found this one Margot in downtown Miami.
Oh, I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's right next to Julia and Henry's, and it's all indoors. It's real vibey. It's the people that own, I'm pretty sure, Broken Shaker. I know for a fact they own Space Park, all these places. And it's like a natural wine because that one's confirmed. The other one, because he gave me that vibe. The music in there was kind of like I don't know, kind of alternative, but like space, kind of like hippie, like like some psych rock.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying.
But,
a little bit like art house, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Some psychedelic rock, but like very chill. So I loved it. We got flights and everything, and just the lighting inside. They have yellow tints on every single window. So it's, yellow inside, but then they have the occasional like purple light. And so the but the atmosphere, the vibe is like yellow and purple. And it's and then everything's wood inside.
That sounds pretty trippy.
It's cool. It's very, very cool.
So,
even their speakers are cool.
Their speakers? What do you mean speakers?
Yeah, their speakers are very vintage looking. Almost like they're from the 50s where they have that like tan mesh on the outside of it in a dark brown box.
Okay. So they're full like old cabinet speakers.
Right. I got in the corners.
Okay, I don't want to get off topic.
I know.
But ADD radio.
Mm-hmm.
Are you big into speakers?
I love speakers, yeah.
Okay. Because I heard somebody say like speakers is like boomer shit now. And I just don't. I was like, that's such an outlandish statement. I love having a good set of speakers.
Yeah.
I'm also into putting subwoofers in cars.
Yeah. See, I've never done that just because I need the trunk space and I need like.
But you can get a 12-inch a JBL, or they have the JBL W7s, like a 13.5. Those things hit so hard. And I just.
See, if I owned my house, I would definitely put I would start putting money into little things like speakers, surround sound.
That's the move. My buddy just built his house, and he has like Sonos speakers into the roofs, and each room has its own. Like he can crank up the whole place and get it party town.
That's what I mean.
That's
nice.
That's the game. But we were going. Let's get back to your date. So you got wined.
So we went to Margot.
Got wined a little bit.
It was awesome.
Did you find a new bottle of wine or anything that you like?
No, it was this flight and. Like they don't give you cards, so then this lady comes up. She explains six different wines. Explains all of them: 3 white, 3 red, and the names. I could not tell you the name of a single one right now. So by the time we actually start drinking and enjoying them, and we're finishing the third one, we're reviewing like this one was really good, this one was good, this one was good. But it was like roulette in a way. We didn't remember what any of them were, and we couldn't be like, what was this one? To the lady because they're all gone. It's just a bunch of empty glasses. So we were like, whatever. That's kind of part of it. But we went to dinner. Dinner was one of the best meals that I've had in Miami in a little bit. And I think it's because it was so unique in a way. It was at Jaguar Sun. It's
okay.
Yeah,
I heard about this recent. Continue.
Jaguar Sun is in downtown Miami. It's a really good restaurant. It is the smallest restaurant I think I've ever been in, but like nice restaurant. It's in the lobby of I think X Miami, which is an apartment building.
Okay.
And it's right across the street from Bayfront Park, which if you go to a lot of Heat games, go to concerts at Kaseya Center, there's not that many restaurants there. There's like Bayside, but that's so touristy, and you're going to I guess it's not Hooters anymore, but Black Market for wings or something.
Okay, yeah.
This place is right across the street.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Are you saying it changed, or did Hooters change their name?
Hooters is no longer Hooters there. Black Market Miami came and
took
the space. But it's right across the street from Bayside, and it's I guess it's Italian. It's all pasta.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's all pasta. The menu's tiny. The cocktail menu, the cocktails that they have are phenomenal. They are some of the best cocktails I have. Their menu's awesome for cocktails. They come in all different glasses, but the staff is what really makes the event. Oh. The music was a vibe. I'm a big music guy at restaurants. Yeah. It puts me in the good mood. I want to be able to dance a little bit while I'm eating some delicious pasta and drinking a really good cocktail. And the staff, we were like, yeah, it's my birthday. From the hostess to like the front desk lady to our waiter to a second waiter that wasn't even waiting our table. They treated us so well where the hostess sits us down, immediately brings us 2 glasses of champagne. And we're like, oh, thank you. Like we drank half of it. The second waiter comes up. He's like, okay, so you guys want some real drinks? Are you guys done with these? Because, we just had 3 glasses of wine, a glass of champagne, like half a glass of champagne. And we're like, yeah, we're good. Thank you. He's like, all right, no worries. Gotcha.
Wow.
Gets us a new cocktail menu. I'm ranting about this place, but I'm raving about it.
I'm actually like really wanting to go right now.
And it's so tiny and dark and intimate. Like even the pictures are great. I'll show you them after. My phone's not accessible, but the cocktails were great. I got this like old fashioned with coffee bitters, and it smelled funky. But I took a sip of it and I was like, whoa, that's fucking good.
I could actually see that being good because old fashions to me are too sweet.
Yeah.
They're always
not sweet.
So we were given an old fashioned last night at the bar we went to. It was actually, I went to Blackbird for the first time.
Oh, it's cool. The back room's cool.
Yeah. Like, I guess it used to be a lot bigger.
No.
They closed off the roof. It used to have like an open roof or something like that.
Not when I was there. They actually changed it recently to put glass on the roof.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's closed off. Yeah. Like you can see.
But it was never open.
Oh, okay.
Like it was always closed, but they put glass panel, glass so you can look up and see the logo. They have a light projecting the logo on the roof.
There was nobody there. It was, we were the only
hit
people.
Or miss.
I've never been. I was just with a couple buddies.
But wait, so Jaguar Sun.
Yes, that's what I meant.
I got an old fashioned with coffee bitters in it. Sammy got an espresso martini with tequila is one of their drinks. They have great names for the drinks also. But the actual food was phenomenal. You have to get the rolls there. They give you this perfectly whipped butter, like honey butter for these rolls, and they have black salt on the outside of the rolls. So it's like almost like an M&M. It's hard and crunchy on the outside with the black salt, and then gooey on the inside. You tear it apart. They're really like tall rolls.
Bro, you're putting me through something.
I know, I'm starving right now too. Then we get the Caesar salad, basic, but it comes with long stripped romaine lettuce, tons of Parmesan cheese like grated on top of it, and a very light dressing, so that you have the flavor, but it doesn't really even feel like there's dressing on it, and shaved croutons on top. So it's like crumbled croutons on the whole thing. It's phenomenal. So then for pasta, we got spicy rigatoni. I just wanted some spice, and it's a good basic if it's cooked right.
Yeah.
Then we got the agnolotti.
What's agnolotti?
I had no idea, but it is like...
You said it well, like you've been around the block.
Because I ordered it, and I kept saying last night, this is one of my favorite dishes in Miami.
Okay.
The agnolotti from Jaguar Sun in downtown Miami is one of the best dishes I've had in Miami. It's almost like a ravioli, but a gnocchi size. And they're like little pillows stuffed with cheese and corn.
What?
With a ton of blue crab crumbled on top of the whole dish.
Brother, I'm drooling right now.
It is, and the blue crab is so rich, and the corn is sweet, but then the cheese gives it that little like kind of bite. It is the perfect combo of food, of like flavors in your mouth. Each bite, you're just like, I don't know. Like I was speechless at times eating it, and then I was also a couple drinks deep. And then they started playing, like, turning up the music, and it got real vibey, and I was just fucking... Like, it's one of those meals that I was dancing while I was eating it.
That was just your happiest place.
Exactly. It was euphoric.
You know what I was thinking? Okay, while you were saying that, you were explaining, that's, like, the ideal mood.
Yeah.
A full stomach, vibing out, being just everything. But it was gnocchi stuffed with cheese and corn, essentially?
Yeah. And then... Instead of a cake, they brought me a candle on a little silver platter, and I don't know what the drink was, but it was like frothy on top, almost like some egg white on top. And they brought Sammy one too. They gave us 4 free drinks. It was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. So then it's like frothy on top with like egg white cocktail, and it almost tasted. I don't want to say like a lemon drop because that's kind of a bad mindset. It was more like a smoothie texture though, but it was like a daiquiri kind of like drink, but it wasn't.
Okay.
It's hard to explain. It was like a daiquiri with like an egg white type like foam on top, and it was just a like.
Was it like
subtly...
limoncello-ish?
No, I hate limoncello, but it had the lemony taste.
Okay.
Definitely like had like a lemony taste, and they were like and they came in a like cocktail martini type glass. They're like, you can either sip it or you can take it like a shot, and I was like, okay. Try to take it like a shot, and I didn't. This is my first sip, so I'm like, bet. So I grab it, and I've never taken a shot out of like a martini glass before.
Yeah. And
I go to kick back the shot, and it was like, again, like a smoothie texture, and I was like, it's very filling in the mouth, and I was like, it doesn't taste bad enough for me to not sip it. So I was like, it sat in there for a second. It was real cold, and I was like, oh shit.
I thought you were gonna say it's not bad enough for me to spit it, and I was about to be like, come on, dog. Did you?
No. But it was great.
Brother.
Should we do a music minute?
We should, because I need to calm myself down. You got me jazzed up.
It's great. Hi. Okay. Before we go into this music minute is brought to you by Margot Wine Bar in downtown Miami and Jaguar Sun in downtown Miami. Get there at like 9 o'clock, earliest reservation you should do.
Tell them ADD Radio sent you.
ADD Radio sent you, and don't go with more than 4 people. Awesome.
3, 2, 1.
Mic's off.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'm really bad with that.
That's all right. We're getting better.
Okay. But before we move on, just for the group, like those that were interested in Jaguar Sun,
yeah.
What would you? How many dollar signs would you give it? 2, 3, 4, 5?
Between 2 and 3. So like the pasta dish is probably $20 to $30. Your cocktail is probably like 15 to 20. I don't think I saw one that was for $20.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's 15 and 17 were the two options. Beer, I don't know. Beer is probably like $9 a beer, and appetizers. Whatever.
Like it's a good date night.
Oh,
you're
yeah,
gonna spend some money, but you're not gonna walk out going like, it's worth it.
100%.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So you had a question.
If you're going to a concert on a date, get yourself you have to reserve it far in advance because it's so small.
Yeah.
But highly recommend Jaguar Sun pre-Kaseya Center.
All right. And you had a question?
Oh, I do have a question for you.
Yeah, it was okay.
It's not a bad question.
All right.
But
I'm not worried, but the way you're smiling is concerning.
If you were to own as a pet any exotic animal,
okay,
what kind of animal would you go out and, what would you go get?
Any kind? Now,
any kind of exotic animal, not something you can necessarily buy in a pet store.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So I've had a lot of pets. Like growing up, I've had snakes and shit.
What's it? That's not exotic.
Oh, okay.
You can buy a snake in a pet store.
My neighbor, I shouldn't say it. Well, there was somebody I knew that had like an alligator.
Yeah, that's my answer.
You...
I think it's the Florida man in me. I would no hesitation buy an alligator and name it like stupid. Name it like a stripper name, like Cinnamon or Charity. Easily, like Ruby, something like that. It just so everyone could be like, oh yeah, that's Cinnamon.
Why would you want an alligator?
I kind of think alligators are like cute. Like they always smile. They're like goldfish. Like they do have like a smile on their face. And they're just chill, dude. I've never really seen a gator personally mess with anyone. Have you seen a gator come after someone? They're always like,
no, but I think there's this dad in Orlando that was in Disney World, I think. It might have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
No, what?
The dad that saw his kid get snatched by a gator?
No.
You've never heard of this?
I feel bad now.
Oh my God, this was a huge lawsuit.
Really?
So Disney had this it was at one of the resorts. They had a man-made lake, and there was alligators in it. Mm-hmm. And there was this dad walking with his kid. It was like a 4-year-old, and they were like, it was like a little shallow area where people could like walk around, do all that stuff. I don't remember all. It's been a big lawsuit, and I think they might have settled, but he was walking along, and an alligator that had been like being fed there came up and snatched the kid right next to him and swam into the water.
Dude.
Yeah.
What do you even do as the dad in that situation?
That's the sad part about it is you were
fight or flight,
truly hopeless.
I mean, I feel like if you go punch an alligator too, it doesn't.
It's an alligator.
What do you like? You have to almost wrestle. That's literally when you have to wrestle an alligator, so it can't go anywhere.
I got the scar on my fingers from wrestling alligators.
Really?
Yeah. So I was in the Everglades.
Uh-huh.
It was when I was a Boy Scout. Well, I guess I'm technically still once a Boy Scout.
Once a Boy Scout, always
a Boy Scout. But so I was in the Everglades. We were on airboats, and I had fell out the airboat. So I kind of like went over to this little shallow area, or this little thing, and there was an alligator, and we had been wrestling alligators that day. So I was like, fuck it, why not? So I jumped. It was like a little 3-foot caiman, so I just got it, and the tooth on the outside clipped me.
I could just, because Boy Scout, like, chaperones typically are just some kid's dad, right?
Yeah.
I could not imagine what was going through that person's mind, the chaperone, when they saw you fall out of the boat in the middle of the Everglades and then watched you proceed to go wrestle an alligator.
Yeah, no, it was
that dad is probably like, I'm so fucked. I'm gonna go to jail.
He might. Yeah. No, it was a wild time.
Long story short, he's in jail now.
No, I don't. Have you been on an airboat before?
No.
That shit's wild.
My cousin asked me, Tristan. He was here last weekend. He asked me if I wanted to go gator hunting sometime.
You absolutely should.
Do you know how you hunt gators?
With the .22 rifle.
No.
With the .22 or the hooks.
I thought you shoot them too. At least the way that he's describing it.
Yeah.
He had to get a license for it and everything.
Yeah.
Where you have someone on the front of the boat at night. Have you heard about this?
You go gigging?
You basically gig. So you are on the front of the boat at night with the light. And you're driving an airboat through the Everglades and you see one and you pull up like quietly and you have like this Triton again. And you throw it down into the gator, and then it's like it starts swimming off, so you have a big spool of line.
Okay.
And it starts taking off.
Reel in this?
No. You just track it. I mean, you reel it, but you track where the gator is, and then all of a sudden you come up with like a cattle
prod.
It's not, but it's same concept, and it just goes.
No shit.
It shoots. It's like a gun, but you.
Oh, it's a bang stick.
A bang stick.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know words.
But yeah, we should probably stop talking about this.
Nah, it's cool. It's actually fun.
My little sister's vegan. She's gonna hear this and be like, "Yeah, I unsubscribed."
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I met a vegan person last night.
Really?
And then they were. I didn't ask if they were vegan. They told me they were, and then I said, "Oh, I actually really love like vegan dishes," and she kind of got offended that I said that.
Well, I feel like being a vegan, their main goal in life to eat is when they have other non-vegans try their food, and they're like, you wouldn't tell the difference, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, your main goal is just to make it taste like normal food.
And all it was like, you just made vegetables really tasty. Yeah. I like vegetables. Yeah. That's great. I'm here for it.
That restaurant,
Jaguar Sun?
No. It's in Coconut Grove. There's a couple of them. It's Planta Queen. And Planta.
Okay. Planta.
It's all vegan, and they have like spicy tuna, stuff like that. They have all of this stuff, and it's with watermelon, and it just has a bunch of flavoring that makes it taste like tuna, and it's tasty, dude.
Do you remember the ski trip when we went to the restaurant? And we were like, and we figured out it was vegan. Like everybody was like, I don't understand. Like what it was the pizza place.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And nobody got it. And then we walked out, and Nicole figured it out for us. She goes, yeah, it's a plant.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But
anyways, who wants vegan pizza, dude? No. Cheese is what makes pizza.
Want cheese.
Yeah, I don't want vegan cheese. Vegan cheese is like Elmer's glue.
I've never fucked with it. I just refuse. Yeah. But no, it was weird. She kind of it was like the way she responded when I was like, oh no, I really like it, and she just okay. Like, I'm sorry to take the highlight out of it. I like your food, but I also like my food too.
Also, vegan people they're very similar to like marathon runners, where it's gonna somehow come up in conversation no matter what you're talking about. It's like, try this drink. It's like, well, no, I'm actually vegan.
Did you know I'm a certified forklift operator?
You are?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways,
where did that come up in your mind?
I just felt like I haven't told you that before, and it's kind of my duty as a certified forklift operator to let
you have a special license?
Yeah. It's like being a vegan.
Do you have like a special license?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It is like being a vegan. It comes up. But see, forklift operator is way cooler than being a vegan.
It is,
in my opinion.
I was at a tow yard. Okay, actually, let's not get too far off the subject because I'm thinking about it while I'm answering this. I want to get back to the plant or the exotic animal.
What's your answer?
No,
you
more
thought
interesting.
way too long about it.
No, I was interested in your crazy ass thought of thinking an alligator's cute. Now, would you want a gator or a crocodile? There are two different things. A gator?
Yeah.
Why?
Crocodiles have like skinny, long snouts.
No, crocodiles are stubby. Gators are long.
Nah, still a gator. I want a gator.
Gator. Get gators.
Gators.
Gators bitches be wearing the jimmies.
That's one of the most underrated movies. When people are like, "Oh, what's a really funny movie I should watch?" I always say The Other Guys, and they're always like, what about The Hangover or something? I'm like, dude, The Other Guys.
The Other Guys is
on The Hangover.
Highly underrated movie.
Yeah.
I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
Peacocks don't fly, Terry. Also, dude, I was in the shower today and I had DJ X playing some music for me.
Yeah.
And he bumped some Little River Band. Late night, I was dreaming.
I've been to a Little River Band concert.
Really?
Yeah.
But every time I hear Little River Band, I think of The Other Guys. And he's like, I've always got LRB in here. I got 6 discs in here. The scene where he gives him the FBI mug and he's like, at first glance, you're like, FBI, because we're both in law enforcement. And then at second glance, you look closer, you're like, what? Female body inspector.
You know what's a fun thing we could do if this ever got big enough is on Twitch. You can stream Amazon Prime movies to other people who have Amazon Prime. So this is a wild thing. Like if we had an underrated movie night where we live streamed a movie that we're watching and other people were able to watch at the same time.
Dion, I like what you're putting down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be fun, would not?
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like and subscribe so we can start doing this shit full time.
Let's do a music minute.
Music minute.
All right. Enjoy this track.
3, 2, 1. Falcon.
Boom shakalaka.
I'd want a falcon. I've actually looked into this, like how much it would cost to get a falcon and get into falconry. What?
I thought you were just saying a first word, and I just followed your falcon with boom shakalaka. Okay, falcon. Sorry. I thought you were just saying that to like match it up. Okay. That was an error on my part.
I'm sorry. I don't even know how you thought that was a thing going on. That was some ADD brain shit.
You said falcon. Usually when you do the 1, 2, 3, I wait for you to say a first word, and then I'm like, okay, we're good. We're going.
No, I've always tried to get into the talking.
Okay.
Bang.
Continue.
Boom,
falcon.
A falcon. I would go with a falcon because you can get a falcon for like $1,600. There was that episode, I think it was an Allstate commercial or something like that. Mm-hmm. Somebody's like, oh, you'll save $1,600 or whatever a year. He's like, what could I do? He can get a falcon. And I looked into it. And like, have you watched falconry?
Yeah. I mean, on YouTube.
In Kazakhstan, they use golden eagles for hunting, and it's a whole tradition in sport. Those things are fucking massive.
Yeah, I have seen that.
But this...
I'll pick up a baby lamb.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
They're fucking... They were massively strong. But I was thinking, because I was in Key West, and there's wild...
We should use falcons in the army. Keep going. That would be so sick. Just go fuck up some like enemy. It's a falcon just. They're no scarier. We always have this topic, and I don't think we've had this talk on the podcast. But how many birds do you think you can take down? How many crows do you think?
Okay.
How many crows do you think you could realistically, if they're swarming, a murder of crows is coming at you?
You know, the thing is, Ray, is I probably in my heyday, prior to hanging out with you, I would have said, a large amount. Mm-hmm. But you really are like focused in on crows.
I hate it.
You hate crows more, but
they love me.
Watch crows. Mm-hmm. You're like some savant. We'll be out there playing golf, and you're just looking off into this. What you doing, Ray? 2 crows over there.
It's because crows are all over the golf course in Miami, dude. In South Florida, I should say.
No, but then you start watching, and they're mean as fuck to the seagulls.
Birds. Yeah.
They're asshole birds.
Yeah.
And there's been psychology. I've started looking into crows. Mm-hmm. They remember things.
Welcome to the club.
For years. And then they share the information. Like, if you get on the crows shit list, that murder of crows will remember you forever.
Dude, when I was on the golf course once, this is what really started my hate for crows, because I started noticing them a lot. But they were circled around on hole 9 at Fisher. They were circled around like 2 crows fighting,
Yeah.
like a middle school fight. There was a bunch of them, and they're all, oh, you were? Okay, yeah. And they were all, wah, 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 wah.
Yes.
And I drive through because I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And I see one is pinned down with his wings pinned down, and another one just fucking
pulling the fucking feathers out.
Yeah,
It
no,
was
but
right
like
next
going
to
out
the
his
range.
eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and whole nine. And all of a sudden, like I drove through them. They went right back at it. They are like middle school fights, and they will come at seagulls. They will. I hate crows, dude. I hate them.
You do.
I hate them.
No, but
I throw rocks at them every time I see them.
You did throw a rock. It was actually the little the coconut seed, whatever. You chucked a couple at them.
Yeah.
But I don't know how many I could take.
I think it's karma from college. We used to have a BB gun.
Oh.
And like we would shoot birds and shit. Like, why? Yeah, I didn't have the BB gun, but Red Ryder BB gun. But
Alabama.
But they do keep so they keep a falcon. This is circle back to falcons.
Yeah.
They keep a falcon at Fisher at the beach club. This guy just walks around with a falcon on his arm, and he has one of those leather hats with a feather on it.
Yeah, that's sick.
So sick. And I'm just like,
I want to have that little hat.
You can take pictures with them for like $5, which is blows my mind that this guy, I'm pretty sure Fisher found out because I haven't seen him in a while, and they were like, dude, no, you can't charge people. Like, we're literally paying you to be here.
Yeah.
But he like just walks around while everyone's eating the whole time during the season and just keeps all the birds away, because if they see a falcon, they're like, holy shit. And he needs to just take off the mask, and that thing just locks in on people.
Could you imagine being in the middle of it? I would get pumped. I really would. You see him like make like pulls off the little thing.
Yeah. Or even if he goes like along the beach, you know how 4th of July they have like the F1s and stuff fly over? Dude, I want to see a falcon crow show. I want to see a falcon fuck up crows.
Falcon crow show? So this is also another thing we talked about, which is probably equally as fucked up. Am I only coming in on your right?
Yeah. No, you're coming in on both.
Okay. Then this one is anyways.
Sorry.
Sorry.
More fucked up.
Oh, fighting animals, exotic animal fights. Like how many monkeys could who would win? 3 monkeys or like 30 crows? I'm going 30 crows.
I may go crows. But I would honestly, monkeys are not me.
Well, it also depends on the type of the monkey.
Wait, so how many crows can you take? You never answered that.
4 or 5.
Yeah. I'd say I could take realistically like if 10 crows, if I caught them, at different times, but if they swarm me, 10 crows, you hit a moment where you just got to cover your head.
Because your eyes. They're going for your eyes.
They're going for the eyes.
And I'm not fucking around. So you're having one hand trying to protect your eyes, and you're punching with the other.
That or you just close your eyes and start swinging.
Because moment, you can't use both to grab one. Because if I, then I'm going to get fucked up here. So then you're doing this. Now you're bringing it in.
I can't hear you. There you go.
Yeah, no, I know they can't, but...
Realistically, if you grab one and just start using it to hit all the other ones.
That's...
At 10. 10's where I max out. How many...
10.
Yeah.
Oh, but the falcon thing real quick.
Uh-huh. You know what okay, keep going. I have another exotic animal that I want.
Go.
You ever seen a mantis shrimp?
Yeah. What? Why would you want that? You can't keep it... mantis shrimp. You want weird shit.
A mantis shrimp fucks up other crabs, and it looks so cool.
You seem... Okay, I think I'm noticing you're more violent than you expect. You want an alligator, and its remove is called the death roll.
Oh, of course I want a predator. Is that what
you? But yeah, exactly. And I asked you, what do you want to eat? And you'd be like, oh, it'd have to be a predator.
Yeah.
You just got this alpha energy. You want to...
You got it. Why? I want to take down something, that's it's going to put up a fight.
Do you want to go hunting for something?
Not really.
No?
Because that's when I feel bad. Because, if you go shoot a deer, that's when I'm like, that's not a predator.
No, but I mean, if you want to, go hunt a cheetah. Or
cheetahs are predators, but cheetahs are kind of pussies. Cheetahs have, really bad anxiety. Seriously. I know my stuff. Yeah, cheetahs have really bad anxiety. I actually saw a story once where in the zoo, there was a cheetah that just, couldn't stop, moving back and forth. Because they're not very big. They're fast, but they're not very big.
No, they're...
So they kind of get hunted by other stuff a lot too.
Really?
Yeah. So in a zoo, a cheetah had such bad anxiety that they got a vanilla lab or a white lab and put it in the zoo enclosure with it, and they became buddies, and the lab really helped him chill out. Yeah.
Maybe you just need a friend. I don't think that's indicative of cheetahs in the wild.
Yeah, but I just know they're not that big.
Like, I heard somebody the other day saying panic attacks aren't real. It's on the Your Mom's House podcast.
Debatable.
Let's music minute that and get back into that.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Sugar bub.
There we go. Yeah. I don't think panic. I mean, I'm a big believer that emotions in general are not too real.
So we called it. No, okay. Whoa. Emotions aren't real.
Emotions are just created by stuff around you.
I'm not leaning in to like go in on you. I'm just getting comfortable. I
mean,
what do you? So, but that's still an emotion. So are you saying like?
No, I think maybe that they're not real is not the right word for it.
No, I don't. But
that's not the right way to say it.
It's a bigger deal than they're making it a bigger deal than.
But anxiety in general too I've been anxious.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've been anxious.
Yeah.
The biggest driver of anxiety, in my opinion, is uncertainty. It's just not knowing the result.
I agree.
I mean,
I agree entirely.
That's why
I
actually have my cup. It says it's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
It's never that deep.
It really is. And I've thought about this actually a lot, and there'll be moments when I'm anxious. I'm like, why the fuck am I anxious? Mm-hmm. It's because it's a lot of times when I don't feel like I know what I'm doing. In the sense, I don't have a goal. I don't know what I'm working on when I'm just existing.
Because you don't know what the end result is.
I don't know what because I'm not working towards anything. Yeah. So if you set a goal and something like, I need to do this every day, then you know that this will end at the end of
right.
But I think that also goes into why people are afraid, like, don't risk on themselves, don't take, because you're never going to know what the result is, but you just got to trust the process.
Yeah. Anytime you think about anxiety, if you just want to break it down to its bare bones, you are not anxious about this or this or this. You are anxious about what will happen. So until you accept that you don't know that's going to happen, I think that's a big part of your anxiety.
Yeah.
You just got to be like, I don't know what's going to happen, and God's got me.
Yeah. It's just, this is it. I know what I can do. Mm-hmm. I can wake up every day. I can make my bed. I can go to the gym. Mm-hmm. I can work hard.
But at the end of the day, no matter all the hard work that you put in, is life's a little bit about luck, and you can
when preparation meets opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Amen. And it's like you can influence it a little bit by being healthy, by going on a run, like all this stuff. Not to get somber, but you can't control it. Like you can be the healthiest physical person of all time, and then walk outside and go get hit by a bus.
Yeah.
Like that's just. You never know the outcome of any situation. You can just work to
There's so many things that can go wrong compared to what can go right. Everything that can happen, but also
there's only one right.
There's only just focus on the right. And this is actually comes back. So I'm really hippie into golf. I know I've said this before. I don't think I've talked about it on the podcast, but I think golf is the amalgamation of all life's lessons and the most purest sport. And a round of golf can tell you more about somebody than their best friend can. And there'll be people playing golf and they're getting lessons and they're starting to work on things and they're trying to get better at the game. And all of a sudden they're out at the range and they're working on their backswing. They're working on keeping their elbow down or their hip movement. And all of a sudden they start hitting the ball fat or they're hitting the ball thin. And it's funny. And a lot of people don't, you have to be told it. You won't be looking at the ball. Mm-hmm. So you'll be sitting on top of your swing, working, you'll take it back, you're going to go all this, and then in the middle of the swing, you're forgetting to even keep your eye on the ball because you're too much aware of where your arm is and all that. You forgot the goal, what the whole end of the subject is. So it'd be funny when I'm working with somebody getting them better, I'll just say, hey, are you looking at the ball? Mm-hmm. And 80% of the time they'll go, no. And it's such a silly thing. And then all of a sudden, they just start focusing on that, and everything gets better. Mm-hmm. Like, you can only do so much. And then you just got to trust your preparation and your practice will get you better. And guess what? It does. You're not going to remember everything in the moment because you've done it, you've tried it, you've drilled it. It will happen.
Right.
You trust the process.
It's the process and, like, really just getting your probability, I guess, like, your percentage, your probability higher is, speaking of, we're going to the casino tonight.
Oh my God.
I went to the casino
I haven't been to the casino
last
in a while.
weekend. Oh, with my cousin Tristan. He's big in the casino right now, so I started going with him. And
I lose money.
I lose money every time. Every single time I lose money.
Why? What are we gonna do at the casino?
I won last weekend.
Oh fuck!
The most money I've ever won at a casino.
Oh, you shouldn't go to the casino tonight.
Fuck it. I'm fully prepared. I know I'm gonna lose it.
Okay.
I know I'm gonna lose all of the money. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go and enjoy it.
But I'd rather get gold bottoms. I really want to get gold bottoms. I want to get my grills.
Hit up Johnny Dang.
Johnny Dang. I don't know what it is. I've always wanted grills. I just want gold bottoms.
Yeah, but you chose that lawyer life. You're past that now.
I can still get them. I can get them removable.
Yeah.
You know how much do you think a set of like 8 bottoms, gold bottoms?
I don't know, man.
What would you think?
Depending on the gold.
A 10 carat.
10 carat? Oh. How many ounces is that?
Just take a guess, man.
Like 2K?
No.
What?
250.
But they're 10 carat plated then.
No. 300, 400 bucks. You can get the 250 ones are silver with gold plate.
Yeah.
But you can get a set of like 8 or 10. I think I saw 8 gold bottoms for like 600.
Wow.
That's not bad.
That's not. I think 600 could spend. You're over here saying, why are we going to the casino? You're about to spend $10 or $600 on grills.
Yeah, but then I'll have grills. I won't just be giving $600 to the Seminole tribes.
Why?
Like
we owe them that. I'm just doing our due diligence and making up for past times.
I just want to.
You want to do that in like one picture.
Yeah, but also get really white veneers at the same time. So just have like the top row look like Fernandino, and then a bottom gold look like
record
Paul
songs Wall. And like
Louis Vuitton.
No, I see the vision.
Yeah,
I see the vision.
Oh, it's and that one guy on TikTok. Listen, that guy Tony Mullins or whatever.
I don't know.
He had one today, and it was some lady. I don't know. I feel like my life's a simulation at times because I haven't seen this at all in a while, and he posted it 4 days ago. It was the girl said, who's let white people know that, or who let white people start wearing grills? And it cuts to him. He goes, Paul Wall.
Yeah, literally. No. Paul Wall white?
I really don't know.
Is he Chino?
Probably.
I think so.
Probably.
Dude, I saw something on, you reminded me on TikTok the other day. Actually, should we do a music minute and I'm going to pull it up real quick?
Yeah.
All right, let's just do a quick music minute.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Big-a-da-boo.
I found it.
Okay. Okay.
It's trivia. It's white people lingo / phrases trivia.
Okay.
Question number 1. We're going to see how well you can do.
Okay. So, and we're testing my whiteness.
Yes.
Okay.
White people will tell you it's not the heat that gets you.
It's the humidity.
It's the humidity. That was it. It is maybe too easy, man. White people love to say, now let's do a blank one after taking a normal group photo first.
A funny one?
A silly one. You're not that white.
I'm not. Okay, how many questions are there, first off?
I don't know.
Okay.
If you get 50% of them, though, you are not allowed to get grills.
Well, see, then I could tank it.
No. All right. When you see a white person's father at a restaurant or like a store, you might hear this phrase when he goes up and talks to you. I guess they let blank.
Anybody in here?
All right.
But this isn't what I say necessarily.
When a white person's asked how they're doing at work, you might hear this as a response. Living blank blank.
Fuck. Living the dream.
Living the dream.
God,
what white person phrase would you expect to hear after someone comes back into a room to get the keys that they forgot?
Gonna need these. Can't get home without them, or something.
Final answer.
They come back in to get their keys.
Yeah.
Can't get home without these.
Not getting very far without these.
Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, that's definitely.
That's the last one, and you got a good 80%. You passed. All right.
I'm getting.
You ever seen SpongeBob?
Which one's that?
Excuse me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You never seen the guy with square pants? SpongeBob SquarePants?
Oh.
Actually?
Is that the one, is that the ShamWow guy?
This is going to be a problem. This may be the last episode of ADD Radio.
I can do better.
Do you actually not know who SpongeBob is, or are you fucking with me?
Fucking with you.
Okay, I was about to say. Dude. Come on now. I don't know how we've made it this far talking about stuff.
Yeah. No.
Jeez. But you are white bread, Wonder Bread. So back to the grills. You answered. You got a solid 4 out of 5.
But what's the SpongeBob? You were asking me.
Well, yeah, no, we're not gonna get into that.
Why not?
It was trivia, and you scared me by saying I don't know who SpongeBob is, and now I'm afraid to see if you actually don't know who SpongeBob
I do know
is.
who SpongeBob is. Fine. All right.
Actually,
If I fail this, I was gonna say if I fail this, I won't get grills.
No. Because then, okay, yeah, fine. Let me see.
I love me getting grills. There is a chance. Do you think I could get grills at the Hard Rock tonight?
No, but I found out you can get a tattoo right by my apartment.
I do want a tattoo. Do you want a tattoo?
If it's the right time, if it's the right thing.
Was it bad? What would be bad about having a tattoo place right next to you? In Tallahassee, there was a bar that gave free tattoos.
Don't trust myself.
That's the answer I liked.
Yeah.
I do want to get a thigh wrap.
Yeah?
Yeah. I want to get
buddy Tommy's got a thigh tat.
a nautical map of the Keys wrap around my thighs.
That would be pretty cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like being from the Keys. Are there any famous rappers from the Keys?
Mike Stack.
Mike Stack?
Mike Stack.
Who's that?
Some guy I grew up with.
Okay, but is he like a big rapper? Or is it like this guy?
He's just some guy. No, he has his thing, but nobody like. Yeah.
You can be the first famous white dude with grills from the Keys.
Mike Stack has grills.
Is he white?
Yeah.
Beat you to it.
I know. I'm gonna get gold bottoms.
Okay, yeah. All right, so finish this SpongeBob lyric.
Okay.
The best time to wear a striped blank is all the time.
I don't know.
The best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time.
Okay.
What song in SpongeBob features the lyrics, jumped out of bed and I ran outside feeling so extra ecstatified? I actually don't know this one.
Okay, this is going to suck because I don't know lyrics of their songs.
The best day ever. All right, we're done with
Goofy
this.
Goober. Everybody knows Goofy Goober. The Chumpo. Okay. Yeah.
That's just a good movie too. But yeah. That's life lately.
That is life. Oh, I had some really good wings last night.
Where?
I don't know.
Well,
but then also some guy was trying to tell me some guy was like, "Oh, this place has the best key lime pie we ever had." And my buddy's from Key West and I'm from Key West, and we take that shit personal. So we ordered a key lime pie from there, and it was ass.
Really?
It was garbage. It was just condensed milk. If you wanted to eat condensed milk with a little bit of lime hint, go to, I don't know.
Is key lime pie made with condensed milk?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Oh, I did not know that.
It's 2 cans of condensed milk, 3 egg yolks. I do a shit ton of lime juice, like a half cup, maybe even more of lime juice.
Mm-hmm.
Graham cracker crust, bake in the oven. I think at 450 for 20 minutes.
Huh.
Yeah. But you got to make it
something new.
With love. Oh, but he did put me onto this, and this be something if anybody's listening this deep into it. I think this could be a good thing. Mm-hmm. This guy we went out with, he has amazing game, and he was talking about how having if you bring somebody back home, having a quick pasta dish you can whip up is like, oh, do you want to grab something to eat, and then just whip up a little carbonara?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
you just memorize and you're like, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, because it's only 5 things. Right. Carbonara is guanciale or whatever you want to use, an egg, Parmesan cheese, or Parmigiano Reggiano, whatever you want to say it as, and noodles. But you could even keep some like mushrooms. There's some mushrooms in there. Maybe a couple You don't like mushrooms?
Hate them.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I hate them.
How do you not like mushrooms?
They're gross.
Well,
I can do this all day.
why? Have every single mushroom? Have you had them? Does it the texture?
Yeah.
Okay, but you like the frothy little thicker stuff that you can sip, right? You're not gonna spit that out.
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking weirdo.
I can do this. I'm just gonna give you one word answers. The texture. Yeah. The taste. Yeah.
So everything about it.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you're wrong. It's fine. Not all of us have the best opinions, but you just have the worst.
Go to Jaguar Sun. See if it's good.
I bet it's good at Jaguar Sun.
I didn't get the mushroom dish.
Why? What's your thing with mushrooms?
Hate them. Just personal. It's a personal beef.
But there's no reason for it?
Okay. I don't care for them.
I mean,
that's it.
All right.
Let's end on that.
You're wrong. But yeah, sure.
Fuck mushrooms.
Be good or good at it.